second grade writers, welcome to Writing Workshop. Wow, last week was really fun writing with you. You did such a beautiful job going through the whole writing process with your opinion letters last week. We saw letters that were trying to convince a reader to play a new game. We saw letters about a new or an old toy that you've been playing with that you thought someone else would enjoy playing with too, and even trying to convince a reader to try a new activity or join into an activity, as you saw with the letter I wrote to my brother about kite flying, and I had success with that when he came to fly kites with me. So friends, this week we're going to continue opinion writing, and instead of just informing about a movie, a book, a toy that you've been playing with, our purpose for writing is actually, we're hoping to maybe even make a change in our world. Because boys and girls, this week is Earth Week. Such an important holiday to me, friends, because I care so much about this earth that we live in that I sometimes worry about how I can keep it healthy. And I thought maybe you could join in celebrating Earth Week by writing an opinion letter to someone that you think would be open to making a change, okay? So friends, think about writing to a friend. You have some addresses in your Munhall directory. You might write to a relative. You might even write to a newspaper, friends, and get the word out about how we can take care of the earth. So boys and girls, that is the who we're gonna write to and the why in our opinion writing planning. But what about the what? What change would you like them to make? Maybe you want the reader to try planting a tree because it helps both the animals and it helps the air because it gives us oxygen. Maybe you want to write about saving electricity like Mr. Buxton talked about last week. Why? Because, well, we have to use coal to create electricity, which also makes pollution in the electricity plant. Maybe we want to cut down on that. Boys and girls, if you are thinking about other ideas and if you're needing other ideas for what you can do to save the earth, friends, I've connected some books on Epic that you could take a little exploration and listen to some of those books and come up with some other ideas to save the earth. So boys and girls, once you have your idea, we're gonna go into our planning. Boy, last week you had such great success using our Oreo lesson planning or our opinion writing planning. Boys and girls, you started with your opinion, you gave a reason, an example, and you close with your opinion. Boys and girls, what could be better than Oreos? Shout out to Quinn. Thank you for my Oreo treat. Thank you so much. What could possibly be better than Oreos, my favorite cookie? You know what could be better, friends? Double stuffed Oreos. Have you heard of these? Have you seen them in the store? Double stuffed Oreos. So instead of writing an opinion piece where you start with your opinion and you give one reason, an example, and close with your opinion, boys and girls, we're gonna make a double stuffed Oreo plan today. We are gonna use not just one reason and an example, but another reason with an example. So here's your target today. I can plan an opinion letter with a lead that starts with your opinion, two reasons, reason, and examples, plus a closing. We'll close with our opinion. Because boys and girls, if you look at your second grade checklist and you go down to elaboration, friends, our target and our expectation as a second grader is to write at least two reasons and a few sentences about each reason, boys and girls. One reason was a first grade expectation. Two reasons are a second grade expectation. So actually, friends, I have started my double stuffed Oreo organizer, which you'll see linked to the slide. Boys and girls, I have already made my plan for a letter that I'm going to write. I'm going to write in my statement, and I haven't really decided what kind of hook I'm going to use yet. I'm going to save that for a little bit later, probably tomorrow. I just want to think about my strong opinion statement. And here's my opinion statement. I feel that people should use reusable containers instead of Ziploc bags, boys and girls. You know what? My reason one is that those Ziploc bags, the plastic is bad for the earth. You know, from when you were a caretaker of the earth way back in kindergarten, friends, you know that plastic does not decompose. It's actually very hard to recycle those plastic bags with the Ziploc on the top. So that's my reason one. And my example, it doesn't decompose and it's hard to recycle. You know what another reason is that I think people should use reusable containers instead of Ziploc baggies for their snacks and their leftovers? Did you know it saves a lot of money, friends? Boys and girls, you can actually get a reusable container at the dollar store, $1. And when I looked at Ziploc bags in the store, boys and girls, the last time I was there, they were about $3 for a pack of 30 bags. You can use a reusable container so many more than 30 times. Boys and girls, I'm going to close with my opinion that we could save landfills, we can save animals, and we can save money if we use reusable plastic containers. So boys and girls, I have linked some resources for you to come up with an idea that could save the earth. I suggest looking at those resources and making sure that you come up with an idea not only that you're passionate about, but that you could really support with 2 reasons and examples. You could do a little research on Epic for this, friends. And then today, I want you to make your plan. We will not do the drafting or revising until tomorrow. I want you to make your plan. One more suggestion I have for you today is when you're writing your opinion statement, I've actually given you a little link to some statements that are great to start out pieces. I feel, I think, in my opinion. Those are all sentence starters. They may not be the best hook, but they're great starters to start off with your opinion. Boys and girls, have a great day planning your double stuffed opinion piece with 2 reasons like a second grader. Good job today.